All right, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We did a men's bracket on stream, and I got it done before we had, before everything, all the chaos happened. I'll just show you guys that real quick. This is a women's basketball bracket video, but yeah, like I got a couple wrong. I wanted BYU to win. BYU lost. I had Akron winning. That hasn't happened yet. I had St. Louis winning. St. Louis won. That's kind of cool. But VCU, won. I had St. Mary's going pretty far in this bracket and they didn't win. So, yeah, I didn't really watch men's. But with that being said, we had the women's bracket and my alarm just went off. But with the women's bracket, I have watched a little more like UConn, Aussie Fun, FUD, a couple other team, people on that team. Let's see. South Carolina has been really good. Southern is in the bracket. I'm so happy for them. Iowa is really good this year. Michigan is also really good. Silas Swords and company. You also have Miami, Ohio as well. You always love when both schools are really good. LSU is the 2 seed. That's going to be fun to see. UCLA, you have Lauren Betts over there. You just have a couple good players. Now, the way both of these brackets work, so you can see that I have a matchup analysis score, and basically all of these, I took out the seed. I made the win percentage low, and then all the advanced stats are in weighted at the same. So, yeah, that's kind of how I calculated all this stuff. So, we have that, and then over on ESPN, it actually tells you some players. So, we're going to go back and forth, and I'm going to kind of explain my picks, and we're going to do this on stream. Y'all couldn't see any of that, what I just said, but now you guys can. And so, yeah, I mean, men's bracket, this and that, and this and this and that. Okay. I don't even know if this is the right bracket. It's not. So, yeah, just this is one of the brackets that we did. But, like I said, women's. So we're going to go back and forth. So obviously UConn, UTSA. If UConn loses this, I'm concerned because I have UConn pretty much going all the way. And we can just go over to ESPN. Like Sarah Strong, like if UConn loses, I'd be surprised. Like I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense. UConn's 34-0. Yeah, we got to go UConn. And then Iowa State, Syracuse. I'm not going to lie. And we'll go over here. You have Audie Crooks, and I mean, it's just like a no-brainer. She's gonna go for probably 40 points. She's gonna get a bunch of rebounds. You have some good players, Syracuse. These are good teams, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I just believe in Crooks more. I'm not gonna lie. Maryland, I have Maryland. I haven't watched much Murray State. I am a fan of Maryland though. I like Maryland. I think that they're gonna do good. And just a reminder for anybody that hasn't watched my videos, my main monitor is over here. So if I'm looking here, that's because if I look here, I can't see the monitor. So that's kind of why I keep saying I'm going to change it because I want to be able to talk and be able to look more towards the camera. But anyways, I have Maryland in this. I haven't watched much Murray State. Murray State could take this. If we go over here, a lot of the stats I look for, steals per game, you're not getting that many steals in the game. Last 10. I need to take that out. I left that in, I guess. That probably changes it. Okay, yeah, it does. So net rating also is a good thing to look for, but once again, you have a lot of upsets. Opponent efficiency, Maryland's a lot more efficient. Turnover assist ratio pretty much the same. True shooting pretty much the same. For the men's bracket, the free throws is down there. I don't know why the free throws isn't down there. Opponent points, they get scored on a lot less. I don't see free throws right here. So Murray State shoots better free throws wise, but fouls wise it's pretty much the same. So it's gonna be a toss up. We might even come back to Maryland, Murray State. But North Carolina, Western Illinois. Not gonna lie, I think I don't have Western Illinois. Obviously, as we saw with the men's bracket, there's going to be some upsets. There's upsets every year, Chad. But the thing with some of these picks, it's just look at who they played. Iowa, they lost by double digits. and they're playing teams like Drake. They're playing Lindenwood. Like they're not playing like, and they lost to Lindenwood. Like, so it's just like when you have a team playing Duke and Notre Dame, Stanford's good. Like when you have UCLA, like even though they're losing, they're playing a way better like overall team. So it's just like you have to respect it, you know? And then Notre Dame, Fairfield. I think this is gonna be a close game. I don't remember who's on Fairfield. Let's see. So obviously, you have Hannah Hidalgo and the rest of the Notre Dame squad, but at the same time, I think Notre Dame is carried by her. So I don't know. They lost to Michigan back in November pretty badly. So I remember watching that game. Then again, I see that Fairfield played the Bobcats 3 times. And, that's their notable games. So Villanova, so we don't have any direct comparisons. Oh, wait, we do. Okay, so 82 to 68 versus 73 to 50. So I don't know. I mean, they put up more of a fight. I think I'm gonna go Fairfield for this one. I'm gonna go Fairfield. I'm not gonna lie. Their record's overall better. They're number 1 in our conference. Yeah, I think I like this upset. I think I like that upset. Ohio State Howard. Go over here, and you can see like most of these are gonna be so insane. Like, are there any Fairfield? Okay, they beat Fairfield. Okay, that's a good comps. That's good comps. But I think I have Ohio State. Illinois, Colorado. If we go over here, boom. So you can see top players. I don't think I've watched Illinois this year. But once again, Big Ten. So you can just see like some of the teams that they're playing. I don't see any comps, direct comps. Yeah, I don't see any direct comps. So Illinois is favored. Similar games, 62%. Yeah, I think you just got to go with Illinois. I think that's just the safe pick, the smart pick. Vanderbilt High Point, man. I think High Point was in the tournament last year. Let me see. Okay, Vanderbilt beat LSU this year, so got to keep that in mind. Let me see if I can get to High Point. Men's college basketball. Is there anything on this page I need to blur? No. Okay. And we're going to just pull up ESPN for some of these. I'm not gonna lie. So they're first in the Big South. I don't know what conference that is. This is a live channel. This is not a sports channel. I'm sorry. Let's see. So, okay. So they played Louisiana. They played UL. They won. I think we saw their hardest game. I think that's Houston. Roster, like, does it show? It doesn't show stats. Okay. Let's see. 5 rebound, top rebounder. How tall is she? 6 foot. Okay. Points. I think I've seen one of her highlights. Let me see. Wait. Hold on. Yo, what the heck? That's how we move it, High Point? Okay. It is Vanderbilt, though. Like, that's the thing. Do we... Wait. I could see High Point winning, though. Wait, they got way more bench points. But we just saw, like, people don't sub in tournaments where they just play people the whole time. I guess it is different for women's, though. I don't know. I think that High Point did not play enough comp to beat Vanderbilt. I would be genuinely surprised. Like, wow, they have no odds to win? I mean, I just saw... No, I don't know. I don't know now. Like, I feel like they could do it. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. But, like, is Houston ranked? Was Houston ranked? Oh, Houston was 7-23. That changes my opinion. What was their best win? The Terriers, which is in their conference. And they were 16 yeah, I just don't see this upset making sense. It would be cool. Pretty chaotic. Definitely think we put a bracket where Vanderbilt loses here, but I don't think that's smart to do right now. And then, yeah, we're going to come back. So Regional 4, we're going to just scroll down. So Regional 4, wrong one. South Carolina versus Southern. Obviously, I want Southern to win here. Just the Lady Jags, like, shout out Southern, But I would be surprised if South Carolina lost. It just wouldn't make sense. Like the games are just like it's just a different ballpark. Like we just saw Houston won 7 games this year and they won by 8 points. So it's just like they played UCLA and this score was 88-37. So it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to vote them. Like Southern Lady Jags, I'm happy y'all are in the tournament. Unfortunately, y'all didn't even, get first in the SWAC. So it's just like y'all aren't gonna win. Clemson UCLA, that's gonna be like a lot closer of a game. Jazzy Davidson. Oh, Jazzy Davidson's on USC. I mean, okay. Maya Moore is on Clemson. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some stats. Chat, shall we? Let's get some stats. Overall winning percent, they win more. Net ranking, they're lower. They're more efficient, though. Their true shooting's better. They rebound pretty much the same. Bench points. I'm not gonna lie. USC blocks a lot more. Let's see. Let's look up Clemson. Okay. Let's see. Did they play any comp? They lost to ranked. Okay, they lost to a ranked team. They beat Duke though. That was more recent. They lost to Duke again though. Okay. Stats wise, Maya Moore pretty much carries this team. How tall is their rebounder? She's 6'2". Okay. Maya Moore is gonna have a good game for them to win. Whereas you have USC in their favored. Jazzy Davidson is also. Oh wow, she's a bigger carry than Maya Moore. This is gonna be an interesting game. How tall is she? 6'1". I think she can do it. I don't know if she can do it. They have any highlights from this year that we can look at real quick? Let's see. What is this? No highlights? We're gonna have to look up. Goodness. Okay. Am I logged into Twitter on Brave? Or do I need to think I'm logged in? Not. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. February 19th, 24 points. Davidson will push on her own. Oh, wait. Okay. Switch. That's really good. Hands inside by quarters, and that's good defense inside. Okay. Checking in and playing. Another good pass. And that's the way you run. Okay. Let's see. Oh, baby. Oh, wait. That was probably a good clip. They find their footing. Long ball, Jazzy. Contested foul. Okay. I don't know. What do we think, chat? What do we think? I think we go USC here. I think USC wins. I'm gonna go USC. That's the favored pick, but I think that's my pick. I think I like that pick. Michigan State, Colorado State. She transferred? I didn't even know that. Okay. That's interesting because that was actually one of the players I remember seeing. How good is she doing on Michigan State? Oh, she's carry. She's the carry. Oh, she's the carry. This is Ohio State. I want to see like a Michigan State clip because if I look at stats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she was at Oregon. Okay. How tall is their rebounder? 5'9". I'm gonna have to see you rebound. I'm not gonna lie, you're shorter than a normal rebounder. But I mean, she averages 7 a game. So like, let's see. I mean, that's Michigan State, Colorado State. Did we even look at Colorado State? I mean, we're like debating this, and like Colorado State is like in a different like category. How tall is their rebounder? It's a guard. Okay. Oh wait, I'm starting to get how ESPN works. I see it now. Okay. We can see actual player highlights now. Okay. Wait, I missed it. What happened? Okay. Bro, you can't just stand in her way. Okay. No. Okay. Valid. But you are losing. I'm not gonna lie. I could see this going. I could see Michigan State just fumbling the bag, but I think Michigan State pulls it out. I think they win. Let's see. Oklahoma, Idaho. This is going to take forever, chat. I'm already at 20 minutes. If this video is over an hour long and you watched the video, I appreciate you. Goodness. Idaho. I don't remember watching Idaho, to be honest. Oklahoma lost to LSU both times. They're ranked 4 though. Any notable players like on Idaho? Their rebounder. Let's see it. 6 foot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I look for like paint presence because I say this for both brackets. people would just start chucking, and so like whoever can make layups goes a long way. Steals, do you have a steal highlight? You don't. Let's see, is this one possibly? Why is this so like blurry, bro? It's not, but you got speed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is another one where I'm just not convinced. I think Oklahoma wins. I've seen more Oklahoma this year. Um, yeah, I don't know. Washington, South Dakota State. Now, man. Okay, now we're getting so like whenever we get to like a team, I know I'm gonna get to a team. I know. I love South Dakota State. I love them over there. They're actually so great. I like their style. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the teams I didn't watch much, but I have like the ESPN stats. Like they're a favorite team of mine. Um, they shocked me in the bracket last year, and I've been on notice since then. I'm not gonna lie. She played good last year. Like, let's see if we can find some highlights. Like this is a good team. South Dakota State. I got them. This is them against Duke. Okay. I like the jerseys. I don't remember seeing these jerseys. Yeah, easy, bro. Easily. Brooklyn, no. Like I'm not even gonna lie, chat. Like I'm not even trying to like clip farm this, bro. This is so weird. But she's one of my favorite players in the women's college basketball. I'm not even kidding. Like genuinely, she's pretty much the reason that I'm gonna push this team in my bracket as far as I can. And it's not a clip farm. I genuinely believe in them. She's one of my favorite players. So yeah, TCU, UC. So let's look at this. I've never seen this college before, so we're gonna look at it and see. Let's see. 24-8. Okay. I'm just clicking stuff, bro. Okay, so she's 6'4". She's taller than me, dang near. Goodness. These people tall, bro. Like, but she controls the points. So a forward controlling the points. It's not showing me one of her highlights though. Oh, let's see. So this is 1 month ago, I think. Okay. Nice little lay. Okay. I respect it. Do I think they win against TCU though? Probably not. I think that's another one where it's like we can just probably move on with that one. I think TCU wins. Who's on TCU again? Olivia Miles. Yeah. Trying to remember. It's like 6 in the morning. Yeah, 6:30. So like I'm just trying to remember who's on what team. But yeah, Olivia Miles. I think that's an obvious win. Yeah, I think I like TCU there. But see who they're going against, man. See who they're going against. Georgia, Virginia. Okay. Another couple of teams that I've probably seen. They should have a similar game. No way they don't. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see. Let's see what this is. So they want to take Virginia here. I'm fine with that. ACC first tournament bid since 2018. Most minutes played. 2-year hiatus. 14-0 non-conference. Signature conference win coming up against is Vanderbilt at home. I think I go Virginia here. I think I side with the stats. Okay, Iowa FDU. Let's see it. Iowa, I forget who's on Iowa now because Iowa's been doing good, right? They found a way to like sneak this Caitlin Clark somehow. Let's see. If I see a name I recognize, I click on their name. Try to at least. That's how is their rebounder. 5'11". I don't know why I keep trying to see that because it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's just I think we just go Iowa here. Like some of these, it just makes like because the gap is so much wider than like in men's. Like for a 2 seed to lose to a 15 seed in this, they have to like play really bad. Like I'm gonna like look at it real quick, but like UCLA, like if Lauren Betts, like if she finds a way to lose it, she's 6'8". Just doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't. Like I don't know what else to say. Like Barrow, she averages 10 boards. Like I'll look at it specifically for that reason. Like how I think that's the wrong person. Yeah, I clicked the wrong person. Like if she just somehow gets 10 boards again with Lauren Betts on the court, then it just doesn't make sense. And then like I forget how to say her name too, but like she averages 14 too. You know what I mean? So it's like I just don't see them keeping up. I just don't. Like they're scoring like this around like, and then it's like it's not comparison, bro. I don't know. Princeton, you got Princeton in here. Okay, let's see. Let's look at it. I keep forgetting to click this. Okay, schedule, play Seton Hall. How good does Seton Hall play? Okay, decent. I remember seeing them this year, so that's why I was wondering. But they're playing like how like Harvard. You know what I mean? Like they're playing like like they're just playing like Harvard. Like what did the stats say? Who did stats say pick here? Say to pick Oklahoma State. It's just not a bad shout, in my opinion. No, it's not a bad shout. I think that's just the logical thing. Gonzaga, Ole Miss. Let's look at the stats real quick. Let's see. Ole Miss. I think that's just not a bad shout. I think once again, Gonzaga. I can't really vote for him. Missing out last season, but making the previous Final Four. I mean, let's see. I mean, like, does Gonzaga have some seniors or like returning players coming back? Like, do they have that in them? Allie Turner. I think I remember that name. No, I don't think so. I think no. Because I'm trying to think if I remember hearing their name last year. No. Yeah. I think we go Oklahoma or Ole Miss. I think we go Ole Miss. Minnesota versus Green Bay. Oh, Ole Miss, right? Yeah. Okay. Nobody believes in Green Bay, man. Nobody believes in them, bro. What's going on? They played Wisconsin. Lost. They play okay. Cleveland State. Let's see. Let's look at it. They don't believe in it. Let's see. They're first in the horizon. Let's see, like against ranked teams. Detroit Mercy. I know that team. I've heard of them. I think I know why. I think they like went viral for losing to like a practice squad or something. I could be very wrong. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, I want to say I'm rooting for Green Bay here, but I don't think that's the upset right there. I don't think it is. Baylor, Nebraska. I think we go Nebraska here. I'm pretty sure. If I go over here, I'm gonna see a name I recognize. Let me see. Is it Britt or is it Hargrove? I've seen. No. Baylor, Nebraska. Let's see. I think we go Baylor here. 12th in the Big 10 means they're third in the Big 12. I think we go Baylor here. I recognize this name. Yes, I do recognize this name. Senior. That makes sense because I've probably seen a couple years. Okay. Yeah, I think I have Baylor here. I think I have Baylor here. They want me to go Nebraska, but no, I think I have Baylor here. A lot of these stats, they have you going. Everybody's going Baylor here. I don't know. Is there somebody I don't know on Baylor? Or well, Iowa, they lost by 10. They lost by 7, but they scored less. I think teams that score less in a law, like they played Iowa again, right? And it was so okay. That's why their thing is getting so like messed up. They couldn't match with Iowa, but wait, that's Nebraska. Which team am I picking? Baylor. Am I stupid, bro? Wait, yeah, I'm picking Baylor. I'm getting lost. Okay, let's move on. Duke, Charleston. Pretty sure there's somebody on Duke, right? Yeah, Toby Fournier. It's Fournier, right, chat? First in the ACC. Wait, how tall is she? 6'2". Charleston. Anybody on Charleston? Let's see. A lot of these games, I'm just looking for like a recognizable name that's just like, y'all are probably gonna do good. You know what I mean? 11 boards is a lot. I have a decently tall guard. I think I'm still just gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Duke here. Texas Tech, Villanova. Not a lot of people want to go Villanova here. Let's see why. All right. I think there's probably somebody on Texas Tech, right? They're ranked higher, same record. I've seen this name. If I see a name, I gotta root for her, bro. Because she's been in Texas Tech the whole time. So this is probably somebody, because whenever they win, it's probably somebody I recognize. Nunez, I don't remember the name, but I mean, their stat leaders are seniors, so we moved them on off that. Like they're gonna have experience. LSU versus Jacksonville. I just feel like we could lose this one. I'm not gonna lie. But if we do, I'd be very disappointed. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Like if we do lose this, that would just look horrible. Texas, Missouri State. I mean, we're just not even gonna look at it. Like Texas, no. Or well, I guess we should look at it. They played La Tech a lot, like 38, like 43 points. No, it's just different ballpark, bro. Like Virginia Tech and then Oregon. So we're gonna look at this game just because one of the people I thought she was still on Oregon, but she's not. No. Who am I thinking of then? No. Yeah, I think I have. He's glitching onto my other monitor. It says they got Virginia Tech, or I mean they got Oregon. I think I'm gonna go Virginia Tech. I'm gonna throw. That's such a weak like upset though, but I'm gonna do Oregon. That's fine. Okay, Kentucky, James Madison. Let's see. Nobody picked JMU. Let's look into it. They're in the Sun Belt. Okay. We got seniors dominating the stat board. We like to see that. Okay. Obviously, I mean, Kentucky's really good. 6'5". 6'5". Let me see. See if I can find a highlight. Good catch and shoot. Okay.
Well, I like the matchup between Wolfo. You look at the matchup between Carnegie and Muriel Hassett.
Ooh. Good pass. Okay. I've seen enough. Okay. That convinced me. We're going Kentucky. Sometimes you just get convinced. You just get convinced to just be like, yeah, no, we should look at a JMU highlight too for this one, I feel. Because this could be it's our last like big bracket. I think we try and find let's see. Nothing comes up. 23 days ago against Old Dominion. Okay. It's like I don't see like they get more steals a game. I mean I'll give it to that. Let's see. They rebound better. Steals, they get more steals. Man. Let's say screw. They get more points in the paint. Yeah. Let's screw. Let's say we got James Madison here. Let's say James Madison just to switch it up. You know? Then we have Miami, Ohio, and West Virginia over here. Okay, let's see it. Let's look into it. Didn't play a top 25 team this year. I just can't give it to you, bro. You didn't even play one, you know? Alabama, Rhode Island. They're 1-0 in their top 25. This is another watch, to be honest. They have Rhode Island. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the stats here. Louisville, Vermont are perfect. I don't think they're the team to do it. Same record again. Let's see. Okay. Is this it? And then yeah, there's not like a highlight tape. Let's see. I'm gonna check. Let's see what I searched Peyton McDaniel earlier and Peyton Manning popped up. Oh, game winners.
Got it, free it up, puts it in to win it at the buzzer.
What's up with the audio?
He's trying to win the game at home. Jones.
First one was their team. Buzzer beater. Hey, I'm not going for the buzzer beater. What is it saying for Louisville? I think Louisville might have somebody I know. Let me check Louisville first. Yeah, Laura Ziegler. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Louisville has somebody I know. Yeah, I was just trying to remember who it was. So, once again, if I like see somebody I know is just a freaking dog, we're just gonna have to go with their team. You know, like it doesn't matter what the other team has. NC State, Tennessee. Okay, let's see what the stats say. I hadn't scrolled yet on here. Does it? Yeah, she didn't even show up. Yeah, NC State versus the Lady Volunteers. Lady Volunteers have played good this year. I think I'm gonna go Tennessee. See, is there anything that's like insanely crazy where it's like, I mean, they turned the ball over an insane amount of time. They should have a comparison game that I can just look at. NC State play LSU? Probably not, right? No. Oh, they've played. Okay, so NC State won, but this was the first game of the season. Interesting. Louisville, they lost. They lost to some ranked teams this year. I think I have Tennessee learning from their mistakes here. Let's look at their schedule. Look at how their season ended though. Like for them ranked wise, they played tougher opponents, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean they played tougher opponents and they've kept it close in a couple. I think I'd go Tennessee here. Let's go Tennessee, Lady Volunteers. Michigan, Holy Cross. I gotta go Michigan. Silas Swords and gang. Yarded goats, man. I don't know what else to say. Who has been cooking for Michigan? Olivia Olson and then Silas Swords. Yeah, two goats. Yep. Do they have like a senior that's like balling? Ashley. Yeah, I don't see Michigan going as far as I thought just because. Yeah, we'll see. Alrighty. This is where the bracket speeds up. if you've watched this, I commend you. Goodness, this segment is taking a long time. Wow. UConn, I think UConn, like, some of these teams, it's like, we're not going to look. We're just going to, like, Sarah Strong is going to have a field day of Audie Crooks if she's, like, it's like some of these, like, that's not even a matchup, you know what I mean? But it's like UConn's going to have a field day. Like, yeah, Audie Crooks, depending on who they play, like, they're playing Syracuse, she's going to win because she can control the game. But you're not controlling the game against UConn. You know what I mean? So, Maryland, North Carolina, I'm going to have to go Maryland. I just like Maryland more. Unless this stat right here shows you, like, something insanely crazy. Yeah, like, it agrees with me. Fairfield, Ohio State, I mean, nobody believes in Fairfield. Goodness. Like, do I believe in them? Like, I feel like I believe in them, you know? Like, I feel like I believe in Fairfield. We'll come back to it. Illinois, Vandy. Let's see. Illinois, Vandy. Okay, Michigan. Iowa, do we have it? I have comp? No. Okay, so Michigan in January, 85-69. January, like days later. Okay. They won. So Vandy won. I think I give Vandy it. Okay? Okay. South Carolina, USC. This is gonna be a good game, but I think I was about to say Juju Watkins, but I meant Jazzy Davidson. I think they win here. I will say this is a rematch because they did play at the beginning of the season. Any other comps? Like real quick comps? No. Okay. I mean, I think USC figures out how to win here. It's gonna be. This is probably my. Oh, it's that bad. Struggled in conference play. Fell short to Texas. They host. Yeah, I think I just gotta go with South Carolina. Even though I don't want to, I think I have to. I think that just makes sense. Like I don't see them losing, you know. Grace Van Sloofen. Wow, it's like just even. Yeah, I think because of this being just like exactly even, like rebounds, they gotta make sure to get rebounds, but total rebounds a lot less. It's gonna be a tough game, and that's why Oklahoma is the pick. But like I said, if I see a name I recognize, I gotta believe in them. I believe in Van. Okay. Let me make sure I have it on both. Okay. South Dakota State versus TCU. Now, TCU is the pick here. But like I said, with South Dakota State, I just like Suarez. Like Suarez is good. Like it's not like TCU's bad. TCU's good. You know, I like TCU. But like Olivia Miles, like, you know, like she's gonna get drafted pretty high. You know, like she's a good player. I just think that I like South Dakota State, and South Dakota State just got to move on. They just have to move on. They gotta just, you know, Iowa, Virginia. I mean, I'm going to go Iowa. Nobody really wants to go Virginia. That's kind of sad to see. I don't know. I think just another night day difference where it's like they're 8 in the ACC. Yeah, the matchup analysis is close, but Iowa just wins this game. Like if they win against FDU, they win. They win against Virginia, in my opinion. Up here, UCLA, Oklahoma State, Lauren Betts. Like we can probably just put Lauren Betts through. You know what I mean? Like Oklahoma. Man, Ole Miss and Minnesota. I literally looked at it, said don't say Oklahoma, and said it. But this one's a lot more matched. Any comps? No comps? Okay. UCLA, they barely lost. LSU, they barely lost. That's kind of like the comps I'm pulling. Block shots, they block more. Offensive rebounds. What's total rebounds? So assist turnover is a lot better. True shooting's better. Rebounds are pretty even. I'm leaning more towards stats. Let's go Minnesota. Baylor versus Duke. I think we go Toby here. Let's see. Texas Tech, LSU. Once again, LSU and like South, like some of these teams, it's just like I just don't see them losing. They're ranked that high for a reason, you know. Texas, Oregon. Texas is really good this year. I like Texas. We didn't even get to really look at Texas because of the team they're playing. We just kind of skipped over it. But I like Texas. From what I've seen, I like Texas. Let's look at it though. 18-0 at home as well. Oh, yeah, it's Booker. Yeah. I think I like Texas here. James Madison, West Virginia. JMU versus West Virginia. Any comps? Nope. Okay. Where's the JMU being the upset I have? Other than South Dakota State, I could see JMU. I think that's too much luck though, so I'm not gonna waste it. I think we go. Yeah. I didn't see like highlights with her. I mean, I can check her real quick. Let's see. Not seeing anything. She is the player of the game in November. I think that's just, we just go West Virginia there. I'm not gonna lie. Rhode Island, Louisville. Gotta go Louisville. Recognizable name. Curious though. Nobody picked them really? Okay. Tennessee, Michigan. That's a tough one. I don't really have Tennessee making it out the first round, so I think I just gotta go Michigan here. Okay. UConn, Maryland. UConn, Maryland. Maryland's cool. I think Maryland's good, but once again, it's just the it's just the UConn show. Like, I don't know what else to say. And like I said, we're gonna come back to that other one, but I think it's just the UConn show here. I messed this up, but yeah, UConn, and then Vanderbilt. We have to skip it. South Carolina, Michigan State. I think that's another one where I just gotta believe in my team. I gotta believe in them. Let's see, what's this one saying? Host the first 2 rounds. Like, okay, so the first 2 rounds, so 1, 2. So they host. So this will be on a more neutral ground. I'm trying to think. Do I like Michigan State? Do I think Grace Van Sloof, or however you say her name? Do I think that she's good enough to carry them through? You know what I mean? Like, is Kennedy Blair gonna help? Like, is she playing better than she did last year? Playing a little worse. Oh, she was at Michigan. I don't know what I was thinking of then. Pretty much playing average for shots she's played, but I don't know. I think I just got to go with South Carolina here. Or that's boring. I'm gonna go Michigan State. Iowa, South Dakota. South Dakota gets very weird at this part of the bracket here. I'm just gonna put South Dakota through. Yeah, this part of the bracket's gonna definitely be very wrong, but that's the fun in it. Like, if you do like all 1 seeds, you're boring. You know what I mean? UCLA, Minnesota, Lauren Betts show, and then Duke, LSU. LSU over Duke, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know, guys, like Toby, you're cool, but it's just LSU's got some heavy hitters. You know, like some of these teams just have heavy hitters. You know, Texas, West Virginia, same thing. Like, I think Texas has just been steamrolling teams this year. I'm not sure about the steamrolling part, but like, if we go down here, like, there's just people not really picking that team. They're favored pretty well. They average more while holding their opponents to less. Normally that's just a straight tell right there. So Texas, put Texas through, and then Louisville, Michigan. This one gets a little interesting because I want to go for Louisville, but I gotta go for my team here. So it's like, I think I'd go Michigan. I give Michigan the edge here. And then because we do that, we have Texas, Michigan. Curious. Let's see what. So 1 seeds are 52 and 32. So 1 seeds are, having won 35 of the last, and then split down the middle. So once again, Michigan averages less, and they give up more. I think Texas wins. But once again, I want to see Michigan win. So I'm going to put Michigan through. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. And then up here, UCLA, LSU. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Lauren Betts versus LSU. Can they do it? Can they find a way? A lot more people have Lauren Betts going through. I think Kim Mulkey is a GOAT coach. I think that she coaches her team well. Texas, we won by 5 in January. In November, they lost by 9. So it's like games like that where it's just like, and then, we also lost by, pretty much more, really. So it's like, I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, UCLA is favored. Top 25, they are 12-1. LSU isn't doing that good. Man. They are scoring more. Their points per game are higher. So, but we're going to have to look more into the stats on this one, Let's see. I mean, overall points, steals per game, LSU gets more steals, they let their opponents be less efficient. Ranking-wise, UCLA is the second best team in the tourney. True shooting, they're better. Assist turnover, they turn over the ball less, but LSU steals the ball more. LSU's rebounds per game way higher. Bench points, and Kim Mulkey's going to, I believe in LSU. I've watched LSU a lot more, obviously. I believe in Lauren Betts. I think Lauren Betts is going to be really good. She's 6'8". Obviously, she's going to be a good player. But, I just think that it just makes sense to put LSU through. I don't know. And then we put UConn through. Fairfield, Ohio State. Now that I kind of know more about the bracket, how I'm going with it, and I need to be reminded who is all on both of the teams. Okay. I don't know. I think Fairfield, y'all played the Bobcat. It's thrown me off that this is the Bobcat so many times. Let's see. Okay, they didn't really play anybody. When they played ranked, they played Iowa when they were ranked. What did Ohio State do? So let's look at Ohio State. Ohio State. Let's see. You just got to look at similar games most of the time. They just played more ranked teams. And then with the second best team, they only lost by 10. So it's just like, it's going to be difficult. But I think it's just Ohio State. And then out of those two, I think it's Vanderbilt. I think Vandy moves. Or actually, yeah, I think Vandy moves here. And then, so I think we do Ohio State, Vandy. Yo, let's get AJ. Good morning. We're recording. I'm going through my women's bracket, and this took quadruple the time, and I'm not even done with the bracket. We actually are pretty much done, actually. While I say that. UConn, San Diego State. Man, bro. Oh man, it's just like the Cinderella story must end somewhere. Like, I don't know, man. Like, South Dakota State, I love them, bro. I love them, bro. That's one of my favorite teams. You know, like, there's just some teams where it's just like you have like players that, you know, make you want to watch. Like, but anyways, you know, like, I actually tweeted about a couple of these players. Like, I like these players, man. Like, they lost one of them, I think. No, these are the two. Yep, these are the two players right here. Like, I just like their style of play. Yeah, I just think that they're just both seniors as well. So it's just like they have the experience. They did well, and the reason I'm a fan of them is because of how good they did in the tournament. So, you know, I believe in Madison. I believe in Brooklyn. I just don't think that they can beat Aussie. I don't think they can do it, bro. Like, that's the driver right there. I just don't think that there's a way they win this game, unfortunately. I want to see them win it. I truly do. I really do. But I don't think they can. I think they make it to the Final Four, and I think that's where their road ends. LSU, Michigan, once again, another dream matchup. Why is my alum, you know, Michigan, like, always have to go against each other, bro? Like, it's just like not fair. But Sila and them, I just don't think they're ready. LSU's about to tank when Flaugier and them leave. We do have Bella Hines. She's looking good, but I won't be as confident in LSU next year. So, think Michigan's good, just a little early. And then it's UConn, LSU. Stats have LSU winning if we play UConn. Okay, interesting. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know if I believe in that. I think I go UConn here. And then, what are we thinking for scores, chat? Like, I just don't know. Let's just say like 89. Like, let's just say 93, 89. Like, 93, 91. I like to always keep it in one score. StoryofMike, stream, save. Alrighty. Create a new entry. Okay. So there are some changes I want to make, and then we're going to move on pretty quickly from this. So 90 is 186. Okay. Submit bracket. Create another bracket. Does it let me? Okay. It does. So autofill. So a couple of changes I do want to make. I do want to make this exact bracket with Michigan, just in case, I also want to make this exact bracket with LSU winning. So I want to make this exact bracket with LSU winning. I want to make this exact bracket with South Dakota State somehow winning. I believe in them, man. I believe in them. I can't lie. I just have to do it, bro. Have to do it. Okay. I'm going to make a bracket with UCLA winning against UConn. Oh, that's men's. I was so confused. Oh, wait. I forgot to switch it. Okay. And then I think that's all the, changes I wanted to make. So, y'all saw the main brackets. We'll just have to see how this ages. If you watched any of most of this and you're watching the outro, shout out to you. And you're probably somebody, once again, I'm plugging the Twitch. Watch time does not matter. Retention doesn't matter. That was like 40 minutes ago into the YouTube video. But watch my Twitch, StoryofMike with 2 eyes. If you watch this whole segment, there's a big chance you want to watch me yap on stream. So hey, I gotta plug it somehow. But yeah, make sure to sub to the YouTube as well. If you watch this full thing, I imagine you want to, so go ahead and do that as well. Hey, this is it's a long video, you know, it's a 70-minute video. 7 in the morning. I gotta wait for this to export, try and get it out before the game started, like I think 2. So yeah. We just made a bunch of different brackets. Obviously I didn't max it out or anything, but I think I'm pretty happy with a lot of the results. I can see a lot of stuff going a lot of different ways. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Even if it's after, like, just imagine, like, just think that, you know, if you're commenting after your favorite team loses, just be like how did you think they were gonna win? You know, like stuff like that. Like, you know, let's chat it up. And I'll also be live. We'll also talk about it. We'll talk about the men's bracket. We'll talk about the women's bracket. But with all that being said, I will see you guys later.